Greetings everyone, this is Dweller from the North, bringing you the second game of Skogståget tournament. In this game I'm up against my good friend Peter, that's also a member of the Swedish ETC team, so yeah, prospects aren't looking that good now, is it? Well, I played against him a lot, and it's not that many times that I actually win, so yeah, we'll see how this one goes. Over to his list, which is an absolute nightmare if you're playing someone else to meet this. So yeah, he's got Mage, which is General, Wisdom Master, Divination, Asphalt Scholar, Book of Melodies, and Binding Scroll. Another Adept, Wizard, Pyromancy, Book of Arcane Mastery. A Beast Bee, Queen's Companion with Moonlight Arrows, Longbow, Halberd, Talisman of the Void, and 2 Ether Icons. So yeah, quite stable Beast Bee in my opinion. And then comes a Master of the Kenrick Tower with Illu's Heart with Bow, or whatever it's called, and Obsidian Rock. So yeah, it's a lot of spells, a lot of very nasty spells if you're playing someone else. Yeah. Over to the core, 220s of Citizen Spears. Core, right? Still, they have the Warband Rima, which actually gives them an edge against the other, like, generic elves. 3 fights of Alien Reavers with bows. 20 Queen's Guard. Ouch! Well, I am full musician. Look at that. Well, full command, I would say that is with Band of Becalming, so he actually steals a token from me as well. 2 Sky Sloops and 2 Fire Phoenixes. So yeah, this list is hard if you're playing someone else. Jesus Christ, yeah. Out of all the lists before this tournament, this one was probably the one I wanted to meet the least, but yeah, what can you do? Which also kind of shows my deployment really defensively, just trying to hide behind a hill. So for the scenario in this game, it's you need to have a scoring unit within the tower that you see in the middle of the board, within 6 inches. And I think it goes to every turn. If you have more scoring units, you get a point. And if you have most points at the end of the game, you get the objective, which in this case is actually 6 BP, which is a lot. And also the General and the Beast B counts as scoring units in this scenario. So yeah, my plan is just grab the objective, try not to die, try to have some points left on the board, especially since he got to deploy first and also go first, so I knew that he could probably, I think on an average, he could just point at something and it would die if I give him the range and the visibility and everything for it. So yeah, really hard matchup. But yeah, my game plan is just try to grab the objective. That's it. So my deployment, as you can see, hiding all the good stuff. The avatar, the dragon behind the hill, the thickest as well. You can see on the top left of this picture. That's where he's deployed the Queen's Guard with all the characters. So yeah, that's the dangerous side of the board. And I say that with 2 sloops and then 2 fire phoenixes on, or 1 phoenix at least on the right hand side. So yeah, it's a hard one. His deployment, as you can see from here, with Vanguard as well. Just a solid battle line. I'm nowhere near threatening his Queen's Guard at the moment. As you can see here, 2 sloops and the Phoenix. So as I said, he got the option to go first, which he did. So yeah, his turn 1. Just moves forward casually, I would say. Not too much. He doesn't push or anything. He knows he has the range advantage. So and absolutely the magic advantage. So yeah, just moves out the spearman to the objective point. Stands in range for what he can shoot. Same over here. Just keeps the phoenix in reserve. Getting rich with sky sloops for something. I need to come to him in this matchup, which is it's hard. Yes, probably magic phase. He kills off a bunch of Heath hunters. I do not panic off the board, luckily. I don't think I think I deployed so that he didn't have range with the Queen's Guard, probably with a few maybe. So that's probably just magic and the characters. The characters is like what's 3 strength 5 shots and 3 strength 4 shots. Yeah, really potent shooting. Similar turn 1. I would all right, yeah, this is one of those games where it's a lot of pictures kind of missing. I don't know if I actually forgot to take them or if the bear was talking too much or whatever. But yeah, for my turn 1, you will see on the next pictures how I kind of moved up as much as I could without giving away too much. Figuring that I need to have scoring units within the objective, of course, and just try to give multiple units to shoot at, so that he had to concentrate on like the Heath hunters in this game. They were the chaff. Yeah, really expensive chaff, but they were the chaff. If he shot the Heath hunters and killed them, that would be better than anything else in my army. So yeah. Let the sacrifice game begin. But yeah, I do manage to kill off a few Queen's Guard, which is of course the main threat. I need to just try to get them. Not only do they do the most damage, they also there's quite a lot of points in them. So if I can get that unit destroyed, it would actually do a lot. So yeah, my turn 1, I kill off. I think it's like 5 or 6 Queen's Guard, and that's about it. And here you can see also how I moved in my movement phase. Just carefully going up, sacrificing 1 unit of Heath hunters to get into short range on the Queen's Guard, knowing that they would get utterly destroyed. But if he shoots at them, it doesn't shoot at anything else. So yeah, what can you do, right? His turn 2. A different angle here. Here you can especially see how I moved. Just try to get away from the Queen's Guard as much as I can. Still trying to cover some angles, which is really hard when you play against something with 30-inch shooting range and 2 Phoenixes with fly, a really mobile army. So yeah, it's really hard to play against it. And of course, my Heath hunters that I sent up there, they got utterly destroyed. I think he got some wounds off on a second unit of Heath hunters. Actually, I think he maybe even have destroyed one. Hard to remember, but yeah, I think he actually destroyed the other 10-man unit, which would be on the just below the hill. I think they could have panicked off the board. They just killed them outright. I think they got into range of the Queen's Guard, and that's about it. Yeah, because probably the Inland Reavers would have killed a few remaining in the first unit, and the Queen's Guard would just have annihilated the second one. That's how I think it happened. It's still playing kind of defensively with one of the Phoenixes, with the one on top. Second one just is in no threat where he is right now. So just moves forward to threaten me instead. So yeah, my turn 2 advances for the objective. try to hold kind of like a moving castle kind of thing. I try to cover some angles, which is kind of impossible with the spread of units and the mobility it has. I sent up my last Heath Hunters to be sacrificed and to shoot a short range on the Queen's Guard. And here's the other side of the board, trying to like move around with the treeman to engage the spearman just to get him off the objective. That's the plan for the treeman. The wild huntsman try to threat the phoenix, try to like maintain the angles, still having the thickets, the avatar and the dragon just as a solid mass. If I get close enough to threaten him, I want all three of them to be a threat and be able to charge with all three. So that's not like, I'm gonna die on a stun and shoot or something like that. No, I need all three together to like combo charge anything to actually manage to achieve what I need. So yeah, with I actually think with magic and with the bows, actually managed to kill off like another 5 or 6 Queen's Guard. So they're getting pretty depleted, which is pretty good. Also getting stone skin on the Heath Hunters, standing there on the bottom. Makes them a lot more. I can take the magic missiles. I can take the damage from the shooting as long as it doesn't get the Flaming Sword rune, which would, or whatever it's called. Flaming Swords, or whatever. Nasty spell with this much shooting. But yeah, what can you do? This is a picture of a front line. Pretty good picture. And also, Highborn Elves turn 3. You can see how his Phoenix moved up on the hill. He's safe there, so why the hell not? And this is also where some pictures are missing, but I'll try to explain as good as I can. He charges one of the Spearman units into the Heath Hunters with Stone Skin. But that combat he should win with just static combat res alone. It does get one of his scoring units away from the objective, which is, for me, that's absolutely fine. It's a sacrifice well worth it. And let's see. Exactly. I need to explain a lot here. So I do on the top right. I did miss some of the angles with his hunters, so he could actually move past my visibility with the Phoenix. So bad spot. So they just move forward. I try to charge. I think it is his. Either one of the units of Spearman or the fast cav with the thicket piece, but he just flees. And I failed charge forward. I do think he actually won the combat with his Spearman against my Heath Hunters, but since I was toughness 6, he didn't kill me, but I ran, but he restrained it, and I didn't run off the board. They're still there. 3 of them are still there somewhere outside of the picture. Other than that, I did quite a blunder and gave him a flank on my Dryads, which you can see his Phoenix is in the middle of my castle, so he could have actually got a charge in the flank of the Dryads with nothing that could countercharge him. Pretty bad for me to actually get that. So shit. And I think that's my turn. Nothing that much happened. I should just try to move forward as good as I can and still covering angles as good as I can. Not good enough, apparently. In his turn, he didn't kill the Dryads to a man. He killed quite a lot. He broke them. They flew. He didn't catch them. He's just standing there in the middle of my castle with his Phoenix. And in his turn, he of course rallies with everything that fled. I think the spearman actually, if you can see, the most left spearmen fled. I charged them with the thicket beast and they fled and they rallied because they're high elf or highborn elves, so they always rally. So he just rallies everything, just stands there waiting for me to come to him. Everything outside of the objective though, which is for me, yeah, that's a good thing. And also, my thicket beast should take everything he has in his army. They should be able to handle it in combat. So I do understand why he doesn't want them to get into combat. And just fail charging forward is not that fast either. So yeah, he's rocking the board controller pretty good right at the moment. Unfortunately for him, just this objective kind of plays in my favor with the units I have in close combat. So yeah, I'm standing on the objective, and he doesn't really have that much to counter it when it comes to pure combat. So he can't just charge a spearman unit into the thicket beast and kill them. But yeah, as I said, that's the objective is my only hope in this game. So. And here we can see turn 4. Yeah, he has killed off, I think, all of the... Now they're hiding behind the Phoenix, yeah. I think he swept the Wild Huntsman and killed off 1 or 2 more or something like that. It just moves up, everything, covering all the angles and stuff like that. Just moves the spearman away from my treeman on behind the objective. And yeah, what the hell did he kill? Yeah, he did kill his hunters, and he killed the avatar with magic. I think he had taken some wound from some magic missile before or something like that, but yeah, he managed to kill it with magic now. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, of course. So when his Phoenix charged my Dryads, I did actually hold. I didn't flee the first turn, but I fled this turn. He just whiffed his attacks, I suppose. I fled. He didn't catch them, and he didn't get into combat with the Treeman, which is probably fortunate for him. I think the Treeman will actually kill a Phoenix in a combat. So yeah, I'm taking casualties, but I'm still holding the objective. So my turn 4. I try to move forward as much as I can. The Dryads continue to flee, but not off the board yet. I charge his Spearman, which is closest to the objective. He flees with him. I try to redirect in something else and fail charge. I try to buff up the thicket beast as much as I can. He has, over the course of the game, got some shots off on the thicket beast. As you can see, they're not depleted, but 2 has died. So now as I said, it's all about holding the objective. So I've gotten all his scoring units away from it, and I'm holding it, and have been holding it for a time. Which is, yeah, big to me. So I just try to, with the thicket beast at the spearhead, I'm just trying to get forward, trying to have angles to countercharge with the Wild Huntsman and the Dragon, and also go around with the Treeman. Just go forward with the Eagle so that he has to shoot at the Eagle with something that doesn't shoot at either the thicket beast or anything else that's more valuable. Another picture of that. I think I'm getting like either with this healing waters or stone skin on the thicket beasts, because why the hell not? I just still try to run forward with the Wild Huntsman on the top just to threaten. But yeah, with the Phoenix chasing them, it's hard. It's really hard. So Highborn has turn 5. Yeah, I missed that. I actually missed that. Yeah, in my, I think it's turn 4, with magic missiles, and I think it was a struggling route from the treatment. I actually managed to kill all the Queen's Guard. So it's just characters in that unit now, but so I will get the points for the Queen's Guard, which is quite a lot of points. You have taken a lot more, but yeah, you take what you can, right? And also that means the range threat is not as powerful as it have been. Still really powerful. Um, Flaming swords with even with only the fast cav and the sloops is kind of devastating. Um, but yeah, you take what you can. So in his turn 5, of course, he rallies with everything that fled from all the flea charge reactions. He tries to chaff up the treeman and the thicket beast at the same time. If I remember correctly, he did kind of... Yeah, it was kind of a mistake to do the conga line as he did. I think we'll get to why in a while, or soon. Shooting phase, yeah, he shoots off a bit more of the thicket beasts. Kills off the eagle because he has to. So far so good. Yes, like my sacrificing has been on point, but yeah, it's still a lot of point sacrificed for something that's pretty uncertain. My turn 5. Exactly. I charge the conga line with the treeman, and that's when he realizes that the overrun into his characters, I believe, is not that long. So he decides to flee with the conga line, and I redirect into his characters, of course, and he flees with them as well. So that was the mistake with the conga line. The overrun into the characters could have been kind of devastating. So yeah, but he saves it pretty good, I would say. This is how it looks when he flees. Flees. Look at that, good English. When he flees with everything. Yeah, I'm still within 6 of the objective with Thicket Beast. I think I didn't charge with them. I just wanted them to be positioned there, trying to get the both spearmen in the front, because I knew the charge was coming with a champion and the beast be left. Yeah, it's not that many wounds to actually kill. So yeah, hard one. Dryads flee over the Phoenix, take a couple of more wounds from it. 1 left, still not off the board. And as you also can see, the Wild Huntsman just moves up to be able to countercharge anything from that hill. Same with the Dragon. The treatment just stands there as good as they can. And this is, I think we run out of time, so I think that's why it's not a lot of pictures of this crucial ending turns. But what happened is that, yeah, he charges the spearmen into the Thicket Beast, one of them at least. I think maybe the Phoenix as well, and manages to kill them off, which means he has the objective. If he holds the objective at the end of my turn, he will tie the objective. I think it was something like that. So what happened? He charges, kills my BSB, kills the Thicket Beast in his turn 6. In my turn 6, I just go all in on his scoring unit that's standing at objective, and I kill it. So yeah. Also, I managed to rally with my one Dryad, the one surviving Dryad managed to rally. So yeah, half points of what, 100 and something, not much, but yeah, moral victory, right? So yeah, this is the end of both turn 6 and end of the game. He rallies with everything, of course, because Heimernes always rallies with the 3d6 and everything. So yeah, I managed to kill off. He kills a lot more than me, but I still have a dragon I still have Wild Huntsman and Treeman alive, which is it's some points at least. I did manage to kill a Queen's Guard, which is a lot of points. And with the 6 BP from the objective, I actually lose 12 to 8, which is I'm more than satisfied with that, considering the player I meet, which is I know he's a lot better player. Considering the matchup, really bad matchup for me. Objective, yeah, that was in my really big in my favor. I think any other scenario, I would be just ruffle stomped, to be honest. The objective did everything. So yeah, I'm taking this loss. Head held high. Good play, Peter. Good play. Very good play. As always. And as always, a real pleasure. So yeah, game 2. A loss. Not a big loss. I'm still on 28 battle points after 2 games, which is it's actually, I think I'm like 4th or 6th or something. I'm not that far down after 2 games. So yeah, I'm satisfied, really satisfied. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned for game 3 coming up next.